Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome and thank you for joining me. So it's Thursday morning, at least I think it's Thursday. I'm a little tired this morning, as you can tell. I should probably sit here and do this for the whole meditation. But today I want to have you experience something called the wobble. And when you meditate, if you relax your body completely, you'll notice that there's actually a slight little wobble, and you may actually find yourself doing almost like a little circle. And you have to relax very deeply to get into that state where you notice that. But it's very subtle. And so you really have to focus and concentrate very hard to notice it. So let's do what we always do and make yourself nice and comfortable. Just spend a moment, adjust your posture. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor, sitting up nice and tall. And then when you're ready, just close your eyes. And starting with your feet, make sure you can feel the carpet under your feet. Allow your feet to just melt and dissolve into that carpet. Feel your arches relaxing. And then moving on up to your calf muscles. Just feel those calf muscles just hanging down behind the knee as you release all of that tension and stress. Just feel the weight pulling down on the tendon. And then moving up to your thighs and your hamstrings. Just allow those big muscles to relax. Feel them sinking into your seat cushions. And in fact, feel yourself becoming part of the seat cushion. And then moving on up to your hips and your pelvis. Make sure your hips are tipped forward slightly so it puts your spine up nice and tall and straight. Make sure your upper body is positioned directly above your hips so that all of the weight presses straight down and you don't require any muscle power whatsoever to hold your body upright. Allow your lower back to release. Just feel that tingle as the muscles expand and release outwards. And then moving up to your upper back and your shoulders. Allow your shoulder blades to drop down and just feel them pulling back all on their own. Relax your elbows so you can feel that extra little bit of pressure on your hands in your lap. And then moving on up to your neck and your head. Make sure your head is perfectly balanced on top of your spine. Give it a little gentle roll, a little circle if you need to, and then come back to that neutral spot right in the middle. Relax your jaw. Just allow your teeth to separate, but keep your mouth gently closed. Make sure you're not squinting or frowning. Just allow your facial muscles to relax and release. No tension. Now I want you to just spend a moment and just revisit every part of your body, starting with your feet again. Just very quickly work your way up through your body. If you find any muscles that tensed up, then just relax them. Imagine them melting like a piece of butter in the sun. Now turn your attention to your breathing And I want you to notice the breathing in your core. Just notice that wave that starts at your stomach. As you breathe in, just feel that wave gently rising up into your chest. And then notice that stillness right at the top of each breath, that momentary pause between breathing in and breathing out. Notice that stillness. And then as you exhale, just notice that wave of stillness traveling back down through your core, back down into your stomach. Then breathe in, notice that wave moving up. Notice that stillness. Just dwell there briefly. And then allow yourself to float back down again on that wave. Now, as your body becomes more and more relaxed with each breath, I want you to start to notice a little wobble. It may be in time with your heartbeat at first, but as you just observe it, it'll start to change, and it'll actually slow down and take on a different rhythm. And just keep watching that. It's very gentle, it's very subtle. If somebody's looking at you, they may not see the wobble, but you can feel it inside. And just really spend the time noticing that very, very subtle movement. Allow it to rock you into more and more peace. And I want you to do that on your own for just 4 minutes. So that's our 4 minutes. So you can just return to your breathing now. And just notice that wave gently rising and falling. Start to become aware of your body. Feel your feet pressing into the floor. Now that you're very calm, see if you can feel your connection with the ground. Just look for that little tingle. Feel yourself sitting in your seat cushions. Start to become aware of the sounds in the room around you. And then when you're ready, just open your eyes and come on back. All right, so you should feel very relaxed right now, very at peace. And that's a really great base level to start your busy work day. And just try to return to that peace whenever you can. If you start to feel that little bit of anxiety or even panic creeping in, at the first sign of that, just take a nice deep breath, just relax, and just allow all of that muscle tension and stress to dissipate. So, again, the wobble is a little subtle sometimes. You may have to do that meditation a few times before you notice it, but it's there, and just allow it to happen. It's almost like it just rocks you into a gentle state, and it is subtle enough that people watching you maybe don't notice it, but you can feel it internally. So, all right, have a wonderful day. Just a reminder, tonight I am not going to be here live, so I will pre-record something for you. But otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow morning, Friday at 7 a.m., and tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. All right, thanks for joining me. Take care. Have a wonderful day.